Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is EmilyHanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language, and we are back again for another day of Grinchmas. Grinchmas day 12. And day 12 is yet another collab, and one that I am yet again very, very excited about. Can I just tell you, when Tina, the fancy face, was like, hey, I have a group collab idea, and reached out to me, I was like, of course I want to do that. So I am collaborating today with Tina, LS, and Audra at home, of course. And we are doing Kiss, Marry, Kill, I believe is what Tina might be calling it. But around here, we love colorful language. So we're playing Fuck, Marry, Kill with makeup brands and products. First of all, if you don't know Tina, you should definitely go check out Tina. She does amazing videos, the shopping block where she goes through and talks about new releases, and sometimes she even includes footage from like in stores. Really helpful videos. She just says what's on her mind in terms of like opinions on brands and just the bullshit that's happening within the industry and the YouTube community. She builds custom eyeshadow palettes. She swatches full collections of eyeshadows. She does get ready with me's. I adore Tina. She has been such a supportive person in this community, and I'm so happy to be collaborating with her. And we have Elle. Elle is another creator that I just love the kinds of content that they put out. Elle does these amazing like investigative journalism makeup videos. Okay, I'm overselling it. She uses her skills and her, I don't know if it's access, but her skills as a librarian to investigate makeup trademarks and kind of put out predictions, and she's been very right very many times. She also builds custom palettes, whether it's virtually, which is really cool to see, inspired by different art or photography. Elle is just one of those people that like the energy she puts out just makes you want, like, I want to protect Elle at all costs. Like, Elle just seems like a really good soul. And so also so excited to collab with her. And if you are not new around here, you know that Audra is a dear friend of mine, and I am always happy to collaborate with Audra because I just fucking love Audra. So I like her take on things, her perspective. Gothmas Live has been a ball. So how Fuck, Marry, Kill works is basically you're given a proposition of something you would fuck, meaning have a one-time fling, no long attachment. Marry, want to be with forever, and kill. We have some brands in common, and then I have some other brands that might overlap with some of their brands that they've picked. I have no idea. And how this is working is that I'll say the brand, and then I'm going to tell you a product I would fuck, a product I would marry, and a product I would kill from that brand. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, okay. So we're going to jump right in with the first biggie that's also a shared brand between all of us. That is Anastasia Beverly Hills. Now, in terms of their brand, the only thing that came to mind that I would just like marry, and I don't know if this is even still necessarily the truth, but I do really love their highlighter formula, their glow kit, particularly the color Starburst. That on me is the perfect like icy pink wet skin look, because it's pink but it's not too, I call it icy, but it's not too cool tone. It has almost like a bit of a beige or skin similar tone to my skin, and the texture of it, the more you like buff it in, it really turns just like shiny but very skin like. So I just thought, oh wait, I would also maybe consider marrying the Moonchild glow kit, but I don't know, but maybe that has like a nostalgic love for me. for fucking, for that like weekend fling, short-term situation, the Norvina palettes, because I have never tried that formula. The matte colorful shadows really draw me in. Oh, but like I just couldn't make the commitment to everything that meant. I didn't want to make that commitment, but I do want to try the formula because I want to know, like, am I missing out? Do I actually want those, or do I still just want them in my head because I am a makeup goblin? Now, I would kill, very unsurprising here, but I would kill their liquid lipstick formula. Now hear me out. I know that I hate liquid lipsticks like across the board, period. That's a common theme here if you're new here. By the way, if you're new, if you're here from Elle or Tina or Audra's channels, hello, welcome. Say hi in the comments. I would love to welcome you here. And I forgot to say this earlier, but you might as well subscribe while you're over here if you like colorful makeup and lots of opinions and cute fat babes in general. Now back to the ABH roasting. The liquid lipstick formula is just the driest, the most crumbly, just gross. It's a gross formula. I am shocked and appalled at the fact that they were popular at one point in time. How far we've come. How far. And also how far a brand has fallen. So the next brand I want to talk about is one that I don't have a lot of experience with, but it's exactly why I'm curious and already have thoughts on. That is Charlotte Tilbury. So Charlotte Tilbury, there's this one product. This one product that I have wanted to marry for what feels like years now. And that is the Flawless Filter base product that they sell in a bottle. Looks like foundation, but it's really a glowy base. It looks like the exact thing I want. Like the exact thing I want for my base. Maybe it's not, I don't know, but I would consider getting in a long-term relationship with that. Now for fucking with Charlotte Tilbury, I'm gonna say the entire Beauty Light Wand series. I bought this recently. This is in Spotlight. I have regrets, but at the same time it's pretty. So I would love to just play around with all of the different colors that she has in this formula, see how they're different, see how they're similar, and really just like immerse myself in a weekend of fuckery to figure out what I really felt about it. But I have strong feelings about her extremely overpriced eyeshadow quads. My desire to just kill them is high. I feel like they look like a faint whisper of a product. And I'm just like, what? How dare you charge that much? Like, how dare you for that? What the fuck, Charlotte? Runner up to killing would be that mascara because of the whole marketing behind that mascara. So the next brand up, Danessa Myricks. Danessa Myricks is truly one of those brands that makes my heart go pitter patter, but it's extremely a makeup artist brand. Like, you gotta be ready, you have to be committed, you have to be into it. I am kind of into it though. We're gonna jump right into fuck. I would fuck the fuck out of the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames liquid eyeshadows. I don't need them long term in my life, but I want to try them. I want to coat my face in them and then just be done. But just coat, like highlight, eyeshadow, blush, like just duochrome, multi-chrome everywhere. You're also not new here, I tend to rant against liquid eyeshadows, but like I said, Danessa has a way of playing makeup siren and drawing me in. Now, I talked about this in my fails video, but I would kill the Color cushion series. So these are the waterproof cushion color. I have 3 of these. The colors are so neon and delicious, but it is such a fucking weird, difficult formula. It's an actual cushion in there, and the product is super watery, but it's also very waterproof. It's like sheer, so you can't use them as liners, and you can sometimes use them as a base, but sometimes they also look patchy. I wanted to love you, but I want to kill you. For Mary, I'm a cheater, and I'm gonna say her entire highlighting line, from her smooth and delicious metallic highlighters in the Lightworks palettes to those loose highlighters that she has. She has a bunch of like duochromatic loose highlighters, to the duet cream highlighter. She has other ones in different colors. Yeah, I'm cheating. All the highlighters, I want to marry them all from Janessa. An indie fave of mine, Divina Cosmetics. Now, I know there are people out there that love the Divina matte formula. I am not one of those people. I would like them to die. Please go away. I don't like them. They are that kind of formula that you want to like pack on and just barely blend out, and I just really dislike those formulas. So yeah, go away. In terms of fucking, they're multi-chromes, the Aurora Flare multi-chromes. I don't need them. I don't. But I do want to try that formula. But I don't really want them long term, because I either already have multi-chromes in my collection that kind of match, or they're just not the colors that I really wear heavily. So I would love to try them out, but I don't know if I want them forever. In terms of marrying, I'm not gonna cheat on this one again and say that I would marry the entire like special shadow collection, which includes the sugar drops, the candy cakes, the candy exploders, and the galaxy dust, because that would be inappropriate. I think I would marry the sugar drops. That's a hard one, but they are glittery and like impactful enough to really steal the show. Or you can just like tuck them in the inner corner. You can layer them over other colors. That's a hard one. That is a really hard one, but I'm gonna pick sugar drops, I think. Okay, we're gonna no, maybe the galaxy dust. I'm rethinking things. Maybe the galaxy dust shadows, because I think I reach for those more. Yeah, I would marry the galaxy dust shadows. Asteria, Messier, Celesta. Oh, they are so pretty. Okay, I changed my mind. I'll marry the galaxy dust shadows. Another indie fave. I'm going in alphabetical order if it wasn't obvious. So we're just taking them as we have them. Another indie fave that I wanted to talk about today is Kaleidos. Kaleidos makeup. For single products and not like a whole range of products, I hate to say it, but I want to kill Lunar Lavender. It's a shame. It's an absolute shame. And yes, I am mentioning things that I've mentioned in my fails video, but the matte formulas in here, like these purples are a struggle, the browns are a struggle, the shimmers in my opinion are a little too crumbly and yet also feel a little too sheer on the eyes. Like it's such a shame, because I would marry the fuck out of this packaging. Like, this is gorgeous, stunning, incredible packaging, but inside I literally haven't touched it after the first couple times I played with it for testing purposes. Now, One that I would fuck that new multi-chrome highlighter of theirs. I just want to see how it behaves. I want to see what it acts like on my skin. I want to see if it's the kind of formula that like melts in with the skin or is more glittery, because I really enjoy their highlighter formula. But the multi-chrome, I want to see what you can do. Now for marrying. Oh, that is hard, because I actually thought I was going to answer one, but now because I am a cheater through and through, I'm just going to talk through both things that popped into my head. So what I thought for sure I would marry would be the Futurism 3 palette, because oh, the shimmers in here, the icy lavender, that duochrome, because of the shimmers in here, that icy lavender, the duochrome blue, that matte pink, I like just those three right there for some reason do something to me. But when I'm thinking of ones that I use more and that I would be like a little bit, tiny bit devastated to have not in my collection anymore, the VR Neon, which is discontinued, which is why I'm like, please don't hate me, y'all. But the shimmers in here, they are just so vibrant and beautiful and shiny. And the mattes in here, like the matte red, that's this like tomatoey orange red, the orange, which is like Cheeto orange to me, the yellow, the green. I love this little palette, I really do, and this I think would be the one that I would marry if you had to make me pick. And I will actually say the Escape Pod palette is a close second, or I guess third, because I also think that has a beautiful mix of mattes and shimmers and really nice formulas for the mattes and shimmers. But I tend to like grab for these little guys more often. So VR Neon, you are the one. Okay, one more indie brand and then we'll venture back into the land of more mainstream. So next up we have Lethal Cosmetics. Lethal, my heart, I love you. I can't beat around the bush. I would marry the Lethal matte eyeshadow formula. Top notch, my favorite. I have to say, as Lethal has been releasing more colors, I see myself cycling out other matte formulas that I'm just not loving as much with the newer Lethal colors that replace them. Now, for fucking, we have another tie on our hands. You know what? I'll go with the newer one that I've been loving, and actually it's on my face today, and that's their blush formula. So this is like I call it almost like a soft matte formula. I think they call it luminous matte. I don't particularly think it's luminous, but it is a pretty formula. It's pretty powdery. There's some kick up, but it blends out nicely. I have the yellow and the orange on today. I would love to try all the other colors they have. I don't need them, which is why I just wanna just give them to me for a short time. Let me appreciate them. But yes, the blushes, kind of fucking with them right now. And another repetitive statement, but I would kill off the older hard pressed satin formula from Lethal. They call them shimmers. I think of them as satins. Before the Velvet Dusk collection, they probably only released 5 or 6 shimmers that actually really impressed me. The rest just don't have enough shine or dimension or punch to them. I just really don't like the formula. It's unfortunate, but it's just, I don't reach for them at all, that shimmer formula. Now, a little bit of drugstore thrown in. Why not? Milani. Milani has a gigantic lineup, so I'm definitely not even gonna like skim the surface on considering all of their products. But I think the first thing up, the thing that I would marry, is the Milani eyeliner formula. The Stay Put eyeliner, which is a retractable pencil liner. They also have one that's a more kohl pencil liner that's sharpenable. That is the best black eyeliner ever. That eyeliner is so good that somewhere in my mess, I have a backup, a full length liner. I just want Milani to do like a bunch more eyeliners. Like bring me bright colors, like brights and pastels. Like this formula is so good. I would marry the fuck out of this. When it comes to something from them, I would fuck. You know what? I've never tried, and it's probably a shame. I would fuck their luminous blushes. I have never tried one of their blushes, that the dome blushes in the compacts. I've always been turned off by the packaging, by the visible glitter I can see in there, but people fucking swear by them. And I've tried their highlighters, or I've tried a highlighter from them, and it's nice. So I wanna try those blushes. I will fuck those blushes. For killing, I hate to say it, but I would kill most of their eyeshadow palettes. Don't hate me, y'all. I know some people like them, but I feel like they are really expensive for what they offer, and I don't see many great reviews of them. Okay, that was kind of a gimme. I just don't find their eyeshadows that inspiring as a drugstore brand, and I'd rather they focus on like face and lips and eyeliners than eyeshadow. Okay, so we're ending the video with 3 more brands that are our big like mainstream competitors, and these are also brands that Tina and Elle and Audra are going to talk about. So Tart is a brand that, again, I actually don't have that much experience with, but first thing in my head, I'm gonna fucking, but oh, I missed a moment with Charlotte Tilbury. I would kill Pillow Talk because this makes me think Tarte. I will fucking kill Shape Tape. That needs to go in the trash. In the trash. You also need something else to market yourself on, Tarte, besides Shape Tape. So Shape Tape, get the fuck out. You're trash. On a random note, I would totally fuck with Tarte's chrome paints or their finger palettes that are super foiled. Like, I'm curious. They're generally very neutral for me, but I would give them a try. I'd fuck with them. Marrying, I don't know if this was considered a little bit of a cheat, but realistically, the thing from Tarte that I keep seeing that I want to marry are the empty magnetic palettes, completely influenced by Hannah Lee's posted. Their square magnetic palettes just look beautiful, and they seem sturdy, and it's a size you don't see a lot, like a square palette that holds like a fair amount of shadows. That's what I would marry. Okay, another brand that I'm just like, ooh, that's my general reaction to Tarte, but even more so, Too Faced. Oh, Too Faced. Okay, I'm gonna give you a legitimate utilitarian choice for marriage. I would marry their sculpting concealer and the big chubby packaging with the big doe foot. I think I still really like that formula. In terms of fucking and Too Faced, well, I want to try their Melted Matte lipsticks. Yeah, a liquid lipstick. Because I have heard good things about them. And their colors that they have some interesting colors. So I would fuck with those. I don't really want to own the whole thing, but like, I would totally fuck with them and see what I thought about the formula. Yeah, I'm surprised by that, but I'm gonna go with that. In terms of killing, I have so many choices with Too Faced. I have so many choices of things I would kill from their brand. We're talking about Too Faced here. I'm picking 3 things I would kill. The Glow Job face mask. Your fucking glitter infused face mask that's named after blowjobs and targeted, advertised towards teenagers. I want to burn it to the ground. Okay, that's first. Next up, the Too Faced lip injection lip glosses. Those things are pure torture in a lip product. If you're a fan of masochism, or if you're a sadist, or wherever it falls in that spectrum, enjoy. But they should not be in... they need to come with a motherfucking warning. But I'd rather they just die. I'd rather just kill them. Those are so painful. But the ultimate, again, this is akin to the Shape Tape and the Pillow Talk. Better Than Sex. Better Than Sex mascara. Better Than Sex, the entire line. That should have died before it came out. That should have been aborted. But it wasn't. So I am going to kill it with fire. I didn't realize I felt so strongly about Too Faced. Okay. The last brand on the list, number 10, lucky number 10 or something like that, is Urban Decay. Now, Urban Decay, I had a pretty easy job figuring out the thing that I would marry. I would marry the fuck out of their Vice lipsticks, the cream formula. I'm wearing Gash today. This is so fucking comfortable. Super, super pigmented. Like, it's gonna transfer, it's gonna wear, but it is so fucking comfortable on my lips. I actually forgot. But I have like 8 of these. I think this is the most colors from one brand that I have. I fucking love these. So would marry the Vice lipsticks, particularly the cream formula. The rest of the line doesn't draw me in that much. But one I've always been curious about, and I've never really experienced the formula, besides one, which I hate, but it's a neon. I want to fuck with their eyeliners, because I've never really used them. I've never been an Urban Decay liner person. And I want to see, because again, I'm on this quest for figuring out what could work in my waterline. And like, these have been fan favorites for so long. So yeah, I want to fuck the Urban Decay eyeliners. In terms of killing, can we actually kill the Naked series? Just come out with other palettes. Don't call it Naked Ultraviolet or Naked Cherry. Just like, give me some saturated colors. The whole line feels very, very dated. And yes, I see a common occurrence. I want to kill these big, like, aging lines within big brands. But it's what makes them feel old and stale and shit. You know what? Okay, I know I said I had 10, but there was a brand that I forgot. And consider this a little love note to you, Audra, because I know you don't like even numbers. So we're going to have 11. Fuck it. Let's talk about Fenty. Let's end on Fenty. Okay. Can we please kill the majority of the Fenty eyeshadow formulas? They are trash. They are trash. You can make gorgeous highlighters that shine and sparkle. You can make products that have impact and pigment to them. But when you make eyeshadows, it's just a really sad affair. Yeah, I'm not a fan. No, not a fan. Mary is a tricky one, because there's 2. But you know what? No. The Gloss Bomb was close. But again, me and my damn Eyeliner Quest, the matte formula fly liner pencils. Lady Lagoon is the best eyeliner I have in my collection, like from any brand. It is, I show it on camera, I feel like every time I talk about it, I'm like, I must swatch it for you. But it is just, that was not a great swatch, but still, I was very light-handed. It is the most pigmented, it stays, it's bright, it's creamy, like it doesn't feel dry. I fucking love this formula. I'm not particularly in love with the shimmer formula as much. I have the yellow, but I want to marry this so we can reproduce babies in every color of the rainbow. That's what I want. In terms of fucking the highlighters, like the different colors they release, they seem really nice. Even the glitter bombs, like the glitter, yeah, I would happily entertain any of them in my collection. Even the deeper tone highlighters that you can use as blushes, or I could use as blushes. There we go. We have 11 brands. We have covered the bases of some big names, some indie names, a drugstore one thrown in there for fun, and lots of makeup opinions. Let me know, did any of these surprise you? Don't forget, you can also play along in the comments. Pick one of the brands I mentioned today and list what you would fuck, marry, and kill, or pick out a different brand and tell me something you would marry, something you would kiss, and something you would kill or pass over, however you want to word it. Don't forget, you don't have to be a foul mouth like me. I just don't give a fuck. And also, if you don't know Tina, if you don't know Elle, if you don't know Audra, please go check out their videos, go check out their channels. I have everything linked in the description box, and they're all amazing creators doing interesting, unique content here on YouTube, and I want all of them to just keep growing and getting bigger and bigger, and I have so much love for all of them. Thank you again for including me in the collab and giving me another opportunity to rant and rave about makeup. If y'all watching want to see another one of these where I pick out other brands, there's so many brands out there. I could do this video once a quarter or something if you like it. So thumbs up the video, leave me a comment, do any of those things that show me that you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for spending a bit of your day with me. Thank you to my patrons and my YouTube members. Thank you for everyone for all your support this Grinchmas and all year long and going into 2021. Truly, everyone that shows up, whatever video, whatever live stream, on Instagram, on Twitter, you make my heart so happy, and I appreciate you all so very much. Please stay safe out there, wear a mask, and take care of yourself. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon. Bye, friends.